Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you like a quick review and my experience with the Turnigy evolution. Now, I just upgraded from the FlySky. I've been using only FlySky for all my builds and all my quads, just because the receivers are a lot cheaper, and I've just been doing that. So recently I had a problem with a failsafe, so which is where I decided to upgrade my receiver, my transmitter. So I bought the Turnigy Evolution, and I bought a FrSky QX7. Now the QX7 is still not here, so it's given me time to do my transition from the FlySky, the basic regular FlySky receiver is like $44 or $50, to this Turnigy Evolution. Now, as we all know, they say it's 5 models and it's infinite receivers. Now, there's some things you need to note where it kind of confuses you, where it confused me really. Maybe someone out there got confused just like me. Now, first let me just talk about the controller. It's very awesome. It feels very good. It has a nice weight to it, and you will notice that the space between up and down is a little bit smaller than the FlySky. I don't know about the Tyrannus, but I'm sure the Tyrannus and the FrSky will have more deflection, you know, so you can move more. But the overall, you can control your quad absolutely perfect with this. I really enjoyed it. Now, there's a couple things I didn't like. After maybe the second week, this stopped centering in the middle, so this is gonna need some kind of modification. Maybe play with the springs down there to have it center back. I don't know what's wrong with it yet. I haven't really looked into it. Another thing that I really did not like is if I put this down here, it'll be around 1010. So I'd have to push down like that for it to hit to 1000. And same goes for the top, and same goes for this one also. So that was very annoying. You know, it's brand new, so I was expecting it to be just almost absolutely pretty much perfect, really. But I mean, I was wrong here. Now, I don't care about this, but I just wanted you guys to know about this. Now regarding infinite models and receivers and all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're in FrSky and you're thinking to transfer to get these kinds of receivers because they're cheaper and there's a wide variety of them, it's good, but you need to note something that's very important also. Now, I thought this was going to replace my FlySky receiver. It turns out it cannot really replace it. Now, the 5 models, yes, it'll have infinite. You could set one model for a bunch of these receivers, and they could be both either running PPM or iBus, and it'll just connect on that one model. Now, this one I thought would be also the same, but it turns out I'm wrong. This one I have to rebind every single quad using this receiver. That's fine, okay? Maybe I don't take more than 4 quads with me to fly at once. Now, the surprise that really caught me off guard was the fact that you can only run the AFHDS2A protocol. Now, what does that mean? That means stuff like this are not compatible. Now, this comes with a FlySky receiver. Now, it's the AFHDS, okay? And this one is the AFHDS2A. So this is the version 2 protocol, only compatible. It's not backwards compatible, which is absolutely retarded. Really, like really retarded. So if you're thinking to getting this to really just, if you don't have a Tyrannus, I really don't recommend getting this as your first guy. I actually do recommend you get a FlySky because it's 10 times more compatible with almost anything out there. Now, this one will just be just a specific quads, specific receivers. And I mean, if you don't have many quads, it's totally fine. But if you're going to be buying little ones like this, that's already like just plug and play, or I mean bind and fly, then you're pretty much this is not gonna work for you. This one doesn't even fly anyways, this quad. Don't even buy this one, the QX73, I think. I'm just gonna use it for parts. So yeah, this one doesn't even fly, so put that on the side. Anyways, now just back to my point. Even the micros nowadays come with these little tiny receivers, but they're not the version 2 protocol. That's what we're gonna call it because it's such a long name right now. So this would not work on them. So currently I have a couple brushless micros that I thought I was going to enjoy with this. I didn't care if I had to rebind them every time. I just wanted to enjoy it with this. And it turns out that you really cannot do that, which is it's very annoying. It's very annoying. It really pissed me off. Now, that is something for you guys to note for. That is what really pissed me off about this, But other than that, if you just have a couple quads running some kind of compatible receiver, it's very good. I really liked it. I could control my quads a lot better. The past couple maidens I made were with this controller, and it was very good. So really, my current conclusion, or what I'm trying to say, is that if you're gonna have to choose between your first controller to be a Evolution, Turnigy Evolution, or some kind of Tyrannus, I would jump on a Tyrannus even though I've never used it. Now, why would I say that? Well, it's because of it's just so universal. The Tyrannus could just bind with almost anything. And most of the things in the market are just Tyrannus compatible, FrSky compatible. And FlySky has its own, genre of things that are compatible with it, but this just sits there in the middle, just doesn't know where to hang. It's just hanging there just because it looks like this and it feels like this. I mean, it's awesome. But it's good only for big quads or if you're going to use some kind of specific receivers. But, this hobby is very addictive. And when you start buying things like this and you find it's only FlySky compatible and you have this guy, there's no way in hell you're going to fly this one. So you might as well just stick to the Tyrannus, really, the FrSky. Or even a FlySky. I would actually recommend either a FlySky or the Tyrannus, or even actually get both if you can, really. So you can actually get the QX7 and the regular FlySky, that new one. The regular one is like $50. It's like $150. It's even cheaper than Tyrannus. And you have the Tyrannus, and you have one that's completely compatible with everything. And there's nothing wrong with the FlySky. I mean, I'm not flying 1 kilometer away. I'm not flying more than 500 meters away. So I never really had a problem with it. And just, the overall, this is a very good one, but I don't recommend it to be your only transmitter, because if you really start getting into this hobby, you're not going to be able to fly those little micro brushless. I mean, they're very awesome, really. Yeah, this really, I don't know, it crushed my hopes, really. I was really happy for this, and it just means I could only fly specific quads with this and not all the quads. And other than that, it's very good. It feels amazing. I have not tested the QX7 or any FrSky products, but I mean, everyone's using them and everyone's enjoying them, so they seem pretty good. And I'll have mine coming in soon, and I'll check it out. But that is the real hidden, I think, review about this Turnigy Evolution. Now, this was not paid for. This was not provided. I got this with my own money, so it's an unbiased review. It's just completely on my experience and what I've gone through and what I've noticed and what I wish I would have known a bit earlier, to be honest, because I would not have bought this. I would have just went for a QX7 possibly and not gotten both of them. But anyways, I'm glad I got both of them. Now I got to share my experience with you guys on this one, and yeah, that's it, guys. And I hope it really helped someone out there. And that's going to conclude it for this video, guys. So please like and subscribe. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, just please let me know. And that's it, guys. Take care. Happy flying.